What's up, JB crew? Welcome back to another banger. Today we are demoing the Donner DED-200. This lovely bad boy in this kit that you see here. Now, Donner hit me up, asked me to demo another one. If you haven't seen the one that I did with the Donner DED-400, check that out. Really cool drum set, especially for the price point. I mean, amazing. All right, let's go ahead and just talk about what came in the box. Now, everything you see here, from cymbals, module, rack, pads, headphones, sticks, stool, literally everything you see here, minus the laptop stand and the laptop and interface, all came in one box. And now this is a really great benefit because, like I said in the other video, oftentimes they come in multiple boxes and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Sometimes they might be coming from different areas, which means you get different packages. You can't really set up everything at one time. This was great. And I mean, everything you possibly need all comes in one box. Let's go ahead and dive into what we have here, and then we'll just break down some of the things that are inside the module, and then we'll go from that point forward. First things first, let's just start left to right. So we have the module, which is the brain. This is everything you're gonna hear that produces the sound out of these pads, all comes out of this console, this module here, and I'll dive into that in a little bit. You have your hi-hat, you have your hi-hat pedal on the bottom here. You have a crash, we got snare, we have 3 toms, we have a kick drum, and then they've labeled this as a crash ride, and as I was playing with it, I quickly realized why. There's a lot of settings that automatically have a crash and a ride that's kind of built into it. You can change that, but that's why they label it crash and ride. And every single one of these is labeled very well. I mean, it literally says tom, snare on there. It says crash, ride, crash, hi-hat. They're all labeled for you, which is really simple. And for those who might be curious, it took me about 23 minutes and like 57 seconds or something like that to actually build that. I was gonna show you, but then I ended up erasing it like an idiot. So you have to take my word for it. And that's that. And these drumsticks are a 5A, which is a pretty normal stick size. I play something a little bit bigger. Some people play things smaller. It's really just up to you, but out of the box, if you just need something to play around with, this is a great pair. Then you can always go back to Donner and get a different pair of sticks and, you know, do whatever you want from there. Perfect, so I put my headphones on and let's just go through the kit, dealing with the module and every single one of these tones, and we might play a little bit, maybe not too much. The whole point is just to demo this and you all can just hear the sound quality. I'm not gonna manipulate anything on the back end, meaning I'm not gonna do any other EQ or compression or anything like that. What you hear is exactly what this drum sound like, just so you get a true representation of what's gonna happen here. So kit number 1, now out of the gate, going from the 400 to the 200, the 400 had everything labeled pretty well. It had rock, metal, punk kit. It had everything labeled really well. Now on this, it just says a kit number, which, okay, this is the lower grade. The module's a little bit smaller and you're not gonna have as many benefits going from the 400 to the 200. That just makes a lot of sense. However, in the manual, it will tell you a bunch of stuff, so just don't stress too much, and the more you play it, the more you'll get acclimated. So here we go. Kit number 1, let's just hear what this sounds like. Starting with the kick, snare, rack. Let's go crash ride. See what the ride. Nice crash. And let's go with the hi-hats. Okay. Yeah. Now, the one thing I am noticing here, and I'll be fully transparent with you, because I'm just used to playing more rim shots in a snare, the rim is super sensitive and I can change that. I did check, but we're gonna talk about out of the box. Out of the box, I'm organically like to play a lot more rim shots, but what's happening is that I'm hitting the rim, or I'm getting a rim sound when I really want a rim shot sound, and I'm not playing it wrong. It's just how things are triggered here. So you'll hear this sound when I'm really playing on the head too. You know, and this kind of goes back and forth. Like I said, you can change that, but just want to be fully transparent with you. Here we go, kit number 2. Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit tighter, less reverb on that kit, which is good. And I think this was, don't quote me, but I think this is one of the fun kits. If not, I'll change it in the labeling here just so we're really clear. Let's go all the way up to 10. There is 16 presets here and there's a ton of other options individually, but let's just go all the way up to 10. Here we go, number 3. Tighter. Cool, this has like a lot more of a dead sound, but interesting that it is a tighter snare drum. Nice, let's go to number 4. Cool. 5. You see what I'm saying? I really want to get that rim shot in, but it's not letting me. It's letting me get this. I don't like that. So I guess I'll just play this a little bit different. Cool, here we go. 6. Nice. My kick drum is sliding a little bit. This might not be on the perfect carpet. You may have to get a little bit of Velcro to kind of lock that down. There is some lugs here, but I'm just a little bit lazy. So if you see me pulling it back and forth, you know why. Let's keep going. Here we go. 7. Cool, I'm digging it. 8. That's pretty dark. Oh, you can grab it too. Chokeable. Nice, it's a great benefit. Here we go, 9. Interesting. Nice, here we go, 10. Interesting, I think it's like more of a, that's definitely like conga style. Nice, I wonder what these are. Yeah, that gives me more of like this African Latin kind of vibe. It sounds more like a dun in here, which is really African based. But these definitely are kind of have a conga-ish kind of timbre to it, and then yeah, I'm digging it. So, I mean, that's top to bottom. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into these songs as well. So they come with songs, and I did notice out of the gate here that on the DED-400, you could turn the drums on and off really, really simple by just one click of a button, which is really, really amazing. The 200, though, requires you to do a little more work. It can be done, but you have to go into this a little bit deeper. And let's just go through this couple of sounds first. So let's go to play. Song number 3. Song number 4. Sorry, here's 4. Ah, a little swing action. 5. I like it. Now, let's pause this for a second. Now, the one thing I did notice too is that it'll play the drum pattern with whatever drum kit you're selected on. So right now I'm on number 11. I'm gonna go down and you'll see how the drum sound will change so you can hear it in context, which is a really, really nice feature. Here we go. Okay, let's change the kit. I'll change the kit again. And you'll notice I'm on that kit. Okay, Okay, so that's a really, really dope concept. Now, there is a way, like I said, there's a way to turn the drums off. You need to just go into the menu setting, page over this a little bit, and you'll see a kit volume or drum volume. You just got to turn that down. It takes a little bit of time, but just turn that all the way down, and that way you can just play along without the drums inside of it. So it is a way to knock that out. But overall, this kit is great, and it's really designed for the beginner, intermediate kind of person here. And let's just say you're new to drumming, or you're kind of want to dive into it. Let's say you have a son or daughter that is just like, hey, I'm kind of interested into drums. Great. I mean, this is a beautiful beginner kit. Donor's doing a really, really great thing at this time, pricing wise on this kit. And if I remember correctly, it's about $340, which is really, really cheap. I mean, for the sound quality, the durability of the drums, I mean, these are all mesh heads. It gives you that real feel, and that real feel is just gonna translate a lot easier when you go into acoustic drums, which is a really, really nice timbre. To have the dampening and choke capability inside of each one of these cymbals is a really, really great thing. And you even get a real kick drum as well. And a lot of times when you get one of these newer kits, you don't really get a real kick pedal. You get one of these, it's very similar to the hi-hat controller here. And it's nothing wrong with that, you know, but it doesn't really give you that real feel. When you have this situation here, it gives you that real application, so it just translates a lot easier when you're gonna go ahead and use an acoustic drum set. So overall, I mean, I'm really digging this Donor 200. Like it's a really, really great kit. Check it out, give it a whirl. If you have any specific questions about it, let me know. There's a ton of other resources out there that are specifically demoing this kit. So please take your time, dive into it, check it out. It's well worth the price in my opinion. Shout out to Donor again for sending this kit over and allowing me to demo it for you all. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Please like, comment, subscribe, friends, and you guys have a great day.